Khadija is a 21-year-old Muslim content creator who had been known for her modesty, kindness, and devotion. With over 1 million followers, she used her platform to encourage young Muslim women to embrace their hijab, love modesty, and strengthen their connection with Allah. She often recited Qur'an, her voice soft but full of sincerity, reminding her followers of Allah's words. Verily, in the remembrance of Allah, do hearts find rest. Khadija did not only share spiritual reminders. She used her influence to highlight injustices in Palestine, Sudan, Congo, and other places where innocent people suffered. She believed in the Prophet Muhammad's words. The believers, in their mutual kindness, compassion, and sympathy, are like a single body. Sahih Muslim. Her followers admired her courage and compassion. But even with her strong public image, Khadija had private struggles with her faith, struggles she kept between her mother and her closest friend. Her difficulty with maintaining hijab was real and painful. She often reminded herself of the Qur'anic truth. Allah does not burden a soul beyond what it can bear. Qur'an 2:286. Yet she felt the weight of her test growing heavier. One day, in the comfort of her friend's room, Khadija did a simple makeup tutorial without her hijab, thinking it was a moment of trust and privacy. What she did not know was that her friend secretly recorded her. Days later, the videos and photos appeared on TikTok without her consent. Khadija awoke to hundreds of calls, messages, and tags. People were accusing her of secretly posting the videos herself. Others labeled her a hypocrite who used hijab merely to gain clout. The Prophet's words echoed painfully in her heart. Whoever conceals the faults of a Muslim, Allah will conceal his faults in this world and the hereafter. Sahih Muslim. Yet her own fault, real or perceived, was exposed mercilessly. The harshest criticism came from Muslim women who once praised her. Insults filled her DMs day and night. Despite the pain, Khadija refused to expose her friend. When people demanded proof and asked her to name the betrayer, she simply said, "I cannot ruin someone's life. I leave this matter to Allah." She remembered the Prophet's teaching. Help your brother whether he is the oppressor or the oppressed, by preventing him from oppression. Sahih Bukhari. So she chose silence over revenge. The public humiliation, betrayal, and constant insults broke her spirit. She admitted that her prayers became irregular. Her heart felt distant from Allah, and she feared she was losing her iman. But she clung to hope, recalling Allah's promise. Do not despair of the mercy of Allah. Qur'an 39-53. Follow under pressure and emotional exhaustion, Khadija reached a point where she felt unable to wear the hijab anymore. She announced that her content would no longer revolve around Islamic reminders. She began posting makeup and hair videos. Yet even then, she remained respectful and gentle. She never retaliated against those who mocked her. Quietly, she made small efforts. She removed her nail polish, saying, "Baby steps. I'm trying. Alhamdulillah." Even though her outward hijab had slipped, she still held on to an inward seed of faith. The Prophet said, "Faith wears out in the heart just as clothes wear out, so ask Allah to renew faith in your hearts." Al-Hakim authenticated. And that is exactly what she prayed for. 4 weeks later, the backlash calmed. People began sending her kind messages, du'as, and words of encouragement. Her latest post received more love than hate. People saw her humanity at last. Khadija wrote a heartfelt thank you message, reminding everyone not to judge a person solely by their moment of weakness. She reassured her followers, "Not wearing hijab does not make me less Muslim. My faith is between me and Allah." Despite the pain, Khadija remained soft-hearted. She never insulted her critics, and she continually asked for du'as. Her final message was simple but profound. "I hope to rise again, insha'Allah. Guidance is from Allah alone." And in that, her story found its strength. Moral lessons from Khadija's story. Faith is a journey, not a straight line. Even those who inspire others struggle with private battles. 1. Allah's mercy is greater than all mistakes. Despairing of Allah's mercy is worse than any slip. 3. Public shaming is un-Islamic. Islam teaches concealment, compassion, and sincere advice, not humiliation. Sir, trust is precious. Guard your privacy. Not every friend is a safe friend. 5. Small steps count. A tiny act of sincerity can outweigh a mountain of sins. 6. Never judge someone by their lowest moment. Only Allah knows the heart. 7. Support, don't destroy. Kindness brings people back to Allah. Harshness pushes them away. Advice inspired by her journey. Be gentle with yourself. Faith rises and falls. Take small steps back to Allah. Choose your confidants wisely. Never let people define your worth. Allah knows your heart. Make dua constantly. Guidance comes only from Him.